Welcome back to Retirement Today. Your co-host here, Jonathan Berkland, with me as always, Mr. Michael Reese. He's a certified financial planning professional for over 25 years now, and our goal is to help you get to and through retirement with confidence. And we're joined, of course, in the studio by Benny the Tax Monster. He's one of our favorite studio members here, and it's for segment number 4 here. Taxes are kind of topic of the moment. Also, if you have some cash on the sideline, that was number 2, things we can improve upon, right?
That's right. It's all about opportunity right now.
It's opportunity. So there's doom and gloom on the horizon, but there are opportunities to improve your situation. So circling back here to Mr. Tax Monster, that brings us to topic of the day, right? Taxes. What can we do here in number 3? What is our opportunity here, Mike?
Yeah, so here we go. This is, by the way, if you're watching us on YouTube, we've got Benny right here between us. He's wearing his bling right there. That he's got the big IRS gold necklace here. Yeah. Well, I don't know if it's gold. It like me.
I don't think it's gold,
copper.
But it's gorgeous. You know, just
he's hideous. And if you're listening to us on the radio, you just want to check out our podcast only so you can see Benny.
That's right.
He is
YouTube search. Yep.
Oh my gosh. So anyway. Right now, people don't, I think we're losing sight of this. You know, when the markets are up and your account is like growing like crazy and you look at your IRA or your 401k, you're like, oh my gosh, look how big this thing's getting. You start thinking to yourself, I'm not really worried about the market going down. What I am worried about is the IRS coming in and taking a big chunk out of my IRA or my 401k.
There you go.
But when the market goes down, we're like, oh no, the market's crashing. Yeah, and you just forget about.
Yeah, it takes a back seat.
You start to forget about Benny. And Benny,
he's there.
The tax monster, he is still there. In fact, he starts like drooling a little bit because he's thinking, ha ha ha, these people are forgetting about my bite out of their IRA. They're forgetting about me, and he loves that. But I'm going to tell you right now that there is no better time. This is opportunity number 3. There is no better time than right now to focus on saving taxes, keeping your hard-earned dollars away from Benny the Tax Monster. And he is not going to be happy with this conversation. Benny, do you have any quick comments on keeping money away from you? Well, once again, we can't understand a word he says, but you know what? That's the IRS in action, isn't it, folks? We don't know what the heck they're ever saying. All righty, so here we go. There's a couple things I want to talk about. And here's the first one that has nothing to do with your IRA or a 401k, but I want to bring it up. A lot of you out there have money in after-tax accounts.
Yep.
Maybe you sold real estate, you had money left over, and you invested it. Maybe you inherited money, you invested it. Maybe you just are a saver and you build up some investment accounts. Like I've done that. I have money in investment accounts. Now, if you have, I'm going to share with you the ranking of financial advisors here.
Okay.
All right. If you have an advisor that is, let's give them a grade of C.
Okay.
Like middle of the road.
There you go. See advisors. Okay.
Or worse.
Or worse. Okay.
They just tell you to buy and hold, and they don't know what tax harvesting is. If you have a portfolio of basically mutual funds and an after-tax account, it's like, oh, I just have a bunch of mutual funds. They just buy and hold. Then you're not doing tax loss harvesting, and guess what? You need to get a better advisor. I mean, I don't care if it's your brother. Fire that person. Get somebody who knows what they're doing. Right? Because there's too much money you can save here. Now, I should preface this. If you have larger accounts, like you got like 500,000 or more in after-tax accounts, you need to be doing tax loss harvesting. This is like a no-brainer. Mm-hmm. So 500,000 or more, you got to be doing this. But here's the thing. You might be managing the money yourself. Let's be honest. You probably don't know how to do tax loss harvesting, right? It's too complex. Now, so advisor, C or worse, they don't really know what it is because they just put you in mutual fund portfolios or something. They just buy and hold. Then you've got the B as in boy advisors.
Yep.
They actually know what tax loss harvesting is. And you know what they do? We get towards the end of the year, like we are right now. and they're saying, oh, look, we've got some positions that are down. Here's what we should do. Hey, I'm going to make this up. Okay, I'm making up this example.
Scenario. All right.
You have, I don't know. You have some tech stack. Now, let's do the oil industry. You have Shell Oil in your portfolio. It's down. Let's sell the Shell Oil while it's down and capture that capital loss. We will turn around and buy ExxonMobil, which is, for all intents and purposes, the same stupid company. They're both oil and gas companies, and their prices move at about the same direction. We're going to shift out of Shell. We're going to buy Exxon. That way, we can capture the loss, and then we can use it to offset some capital gains on parts of your portfolio that made money. Right?
Okay.
This is a brilliant move.
There we go.
This is a brilliant tax move. Benny hates this move. He hates it. Well, that's a B advisor. They do it at the end of the year. They might even call you and show you what they're doing, show you how brilliant they are. And you're like, oh, my advisor's awesome. Yay. But then we get to the A advisors. A is an apple. These are the advisors you want. They don't wait till December to do tax loss harvesting. In fact, studies show that let me say this another way. A big chunk of tax loss harvesting benefits are lost if you only do it at the end of the year. You should be doing it all year long. In fact, you should be doing it every 4 to 6 weeks. So your A is an apple, your best advisors, this is not an end of the year thing. This is we do this on a scheduled and consistent basis every month or every month and a half, every 4 to 6 weeks throughout the entire year. And that way, we can capture 95% of all the benefit we can get.
There you go.
Right? Now, to get 100%, y'all have to do it almost every day, and just nobody, that just can't be done. At least today. Maybe in the future it can. So, if you're sitting on an investment portfolio that's not in an IRA, it's after tax portfolio. Maybe it's an individual account, a joint account, a trust account. It's over $500,000 and you're not getting tax loss harvesting done. You got to call us. You got to call us so we can show you the power of tax. I mean, this is saving clients on average 1% a year in their portfolio from tax savings. They're saving 1% of portfolio value a year in tax savings. And guess what? That pretty much pays for your advisor.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
You get a free advisor, basically, for that kind of savings. So you got to be doing it. All right, that's one.
That's right.
The second tax opportunity is your IRA or 401k. They're probably down in value.
Mm-hmm.
There's no better time to do a Roth conversion.
Right.
This is the ideal time. You convert, because when you convert, what you're doing is you're moving from taxable like an IRA or 401k, you're moving to a tax-free environment in a Roth IRA. But you have to pay tax on the money you move. Well, do you want to pay tax when your account's lower or when it's bigger?
Simple math.
This is not a rocket science question,
right?
It's a simple question. Do you want to pay tax when your account's down, lower, or would you rather pay tax when it's bigger? Obviously, when it's lower, it's less tax.
Yeah, that's right.
Less money to Benny.
That's right.
Less money to the tax monster. Now is the time. Again, your A advisors are calling you every year saying, hey, it's time to sit down and do tax planning. Every year. You don't have to call them. They call you. Your B advisors, they check on it every now and then. You have to call them probably. Your C advisors, they basically say, and worse, we just don't do tax planning. So here you go. As we get to the end of the show, we have talked about opportunity number one, building supplemental income streams that are guaranteed to last your lifetime using private pension plans. Kind of a no-brainer if you don't have a pension.
Yeah.
Second, for cash on the sideline, let's get 4 or 5% today instead of 1% or less. And then the third opportunity, taxes, baby, right?
Right.
Save some taxes. This is the perfect time to cut Benny here beside me out of your life.
Yes, that's right.
But of course, how do you do all this stuff? How do you do it easily? How do you know what applies to you, what doesn't apply to you? Well, we made it easy. Just call us. I mean, we do all this stuff. And it's free to talk to us.
Yep.
There's no obligation to talk to us. We are happy to help.
Yep.
And for some of you that call, when you talk to us, a small percentage of you will eventually work with us. Most of you, we're going to give you great information, and you're just going to go off and do it yourself. So to get that great information, to make it easy to make these great decisions, all you got to do is call. Jonathan, what's the number?
That's right. Our number is 512-886-5850. Pick up the phone, give us a call. 512-886-5850.
It's after hours. You're going to get the answering service. So they'll just set up a time where you can talk to Jonathan.
Yep.
Say, Jonathan, I'm interested in this. And he will help either answer your question or get you to the right place.
Exactly.
So one last time, Jonathan, to wrap up the show.
512-886-5850.
All right, that's our show, folks. We will talk to you again next week.